Check out Paddy Power's latest football offer. Bet £20 on either team to win in the Everton v Man U match this weekend and get a £5 free bet for every goal they score. Not available in shops. T&Cs apply. 18 plus. Gambleaware.co.uk.
Maybe a Monday night treat is over-egging it a little bit. It is, after all, Middlesbrough versus Hull City. But it's got my best bet of the week, Middlesbrough 8-11. I think I really am impressed with what they're doing lately. I think they're looking really lively. Don't think they'll possibly go down. I like them a lot. So, before the boys shoot that view down in flames, Ed Quigley, perhaps you could give us a show of betting on this one.
Yeah, so Middlesbrough 8-11, the draw is 27-10, and Hull are 4-1.
Come on, Dan.
I was with you with Middlesbrough last week, and I'm with you again. I think I've backed them already. I think they're a good bet. You look at their recent form; they've had some really tough games. They've drawn at City, drawn away to Arsenal. The only defeat in the last 5 was the 1-0 against Chelsea.
That was such a good game, wasn't it? Did you watch that?
I watched the game,
I
and
really
I thought it was
enjoyed that game.
about the right result. But they gave, Chelsea were probably the form team in the league. They gave them a good game. And I just think they're playing, better than a team that's near the bottom of the table at the moment. And Hull, on the other hand, they've got so many injuries at the moment. They lost Mbakani now to suspension, so they've only got Diamande. Adama Diamande is the only striker available now to Phelan, so they can only go one up front. Defensively, against
Dean Windass not fit, no?
Played for both clubs, didn't he? Windass?
Yeah, of course he did, yeah. We haven't done they played for both clubs this week, nor will we now. You just ruined it.
The 120 minutes they played against Newcastle, they've come through, so that's a boost for them that they've got to the semi-final, but... And it shouldn't affect them because the game's on the Monday, so there's enough of a break. But they gave up 32 shots against Newcastle, so that's, again, an example that of what a poor side they are. One league win since August was the 2-1 against Southampton, when they were so lucky, really, to get that win. Southampton dominated the game. So I still think they'll finish bottom. I think Middlesbrough to beat them is a great bet.
A man who's probably had 32 shots in Newcastle's Quayside a few times in his life. Mark Langdon, what do you make of this one?
I've only been to the Quayside twice, I think. Yeah, but probably 32 is about right. I think you can look at this. Middlesbrough to win to 0. Dan's mentioned Hull's problems up front, but Middlesbrough are defensively very good. Particularly in the Championship, and they're playing almost a Championship team. There's no getting away from that fact that Hull are one of the worst 3 teams in the Premier League, probably the worst. I was also looking to play it very simple in the first goal scorer market, Negredo. You look at that Middlesbrough team, they do a lot of things well, but who else is going to score their goals for them?
Ramirez?
Ramirez does add a sparkle to them, but he's more of a creator really than a goal scorer. Be interesting to see if Ramirez plays behind Negredo or on the wing. Sometimes they play 3 very solid central midfielders. I assume they'll be slightly more ambitious in this game. Negredo just takes up so much of their attacking threat. So I think he's a pretty obvious first goal scorer selection.
He's confident now, isn't he, as well, after his 2 goals?
Yeah, exactly.
As well,
If he doesn't, my one worry with back in Middlesbrough is if he doesn't score, then who will? So I just think you can get a bit more, bit more juice for your Middlesbrough fancy by going for Negredo.
Righty-ho, good. 2 of the lads agree with me. Am I going to get a full house here, Ed Quigley?
Yeah, it's a full house, Bruce. All right, yeah. I've exactly the same stuff that Mark just said there. On my notes here, Middlesbrough do struggle with goals. They've only scored 12. Hull are the lowest in the league with 11. So yeah, that is their only problem. They're very good defensively, I think. And I have here, Negredo at 4-1, as we just mentioned there a second ago. He's the only one who can kind of score. And as Dan said a second ago, his confidence is going to be sky high after last weekend, bagging a brace. And Middlesbrough to win to 0 at 7-4 was my other tip here. So yeah, it's a full house here.
Right, let's quickly, before we go, let's get a Yankee, a first scorer weekend Yankee for everyone to have. A little £1 first scorer Yankee. So we're going to have Negredo, and then each of you's got to pick another player for the first scorer Yankee this weekend. Dan, you go first.
Yeah, I'll go Sanchez in the Arsenal game. West Ham.
Okay, so Negredo for Middlesbrough, Sanchez for Arsenal. Mark?
I'll go, we'll keep it pretty simple, I suppose. Aguero for Man City.
Aguero for Man City, and to complete the Yankee, Ed?
Lacazette for Leon. He's in banging form at the minute.
Great stuff. Well done, lads. What are you looking forward to most about this weekend, Dan? From a personal point of view, what are you going to be doing that you're going to be really excited about? Christmas shopping?
No. I always leave that to the very last minute, really. So no, just Saturday's football, really, and betting and hoping to turn my luck around.
And what price are you to win this weekend?
on recent form, probably about 10-1, I should think.
The tide will turn. Mark, what have you got? A busy weekend?
I'm in the office on Saturday. Sunday is the day off and then a week's holiday. So
really?
great.
Plans? You'll be down at Lakeside doing a bit of shopping.
Lakeside shopping on the Monday. The Wednesday, the huge Champions League game between Spurs and CSK Moscow.
I hear tickets are going for £2 for that game.
I'm surprised it's that much, really. If anyone wants mine, I'll probably give it away. And I've also got to just make sure. I mean, for anyone squeamish listening, I've got to make sure the vasectomies work. So I've got to go back to the hospital. And,
oh my God, you've been gelded.
Yeah, I've been gelded. Feel better for it actually, but I just need to make sure everything's gone as the way that it should.
I thought you were walking like that because your wallet was so bulging from all those winners. On a pain scale, 0 being a slight pinch and 10 having your arm cut off, where would it stand?
Oh, I'm a massive wimp. 5, 6. It's all in the head, really. A lot of it's in the head. Well, I mean, it's not in the head actually. But it's a lot of it is mental. Once you get around the mental side of it, the pain's not as great as I imagined.
You're not selling it.
No, absolutely not. Ed, what about you? Are you courting? Are you going to try and develop this relationship? Are you going to get your head down and work and punt?
Well, it's the annual Christmas party tonight for Paddy Power, so we'll be going into. I'll be going into the weekend pretty hungover, I'd say.
Where does that take place? At Power Towers or
no, Dublin City Centre in a pretty big bar because the whole company's going this year, so it's going to be massive.
And all those Betfair people.
All the Betfair people are invited too, I think.
Will there be a fight? Betfair v Paddy Power.
I wouldn't be a massive price in that.
Excellent. And what's the budget? Is it free drink all night, or do you get
it's free drink? It's free drink for 5 hours, I think. They're doing free drink from 7 to 12, but hopefully we can shake it up for more after,
Oh, well, good luck with that one, mate. Hope the weekend goes well. Hope your weekend goes well and you back plenty of winners on what the lads have said. Don't forget we're on iTunes, so do go on and rate us on that. And we're back next Thursday with another football postcast.
The Football Postcast in association with Paddy Power. Their new iPhone app is easier than the verdict at a Blatter hearing, so download it now.